I'm excited. Thank you. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your help. I'm in Alle Zitate, and that's in Spain. And I feel like this is a bit of a rejuvenating phase in the movie, in the making of the film, and a time and a place to come to rest with good friends, old friends, and to accept their help in basically calming my mind and opening my heart for the true purpose of this documentary. And I feel really, really grateful, I have to say, for like this quiet space and the hospitality of Alice and Rod, who live here, and in whose house I'm staying for a few days. And this interview or this talk would not have happened without their help. First of all, I didn't have a camera, and Alice helped me to get a new camera. I lost mine in the cab that took me from Nazareth to near Tel Aviv. It's been quite a journey, and when I lost that camera, I actually thought maybe it's over. Maybe the making of the film is now done, or it's even completely obsolete now. But now I feel it's just time for a new phase, and an extension of that light and of that purpose within me and within everyone who's somehow related or knows of this film. What overwhelms me most is that I do not know how to do this. I have no script. I have no idea how to edit it or how to tell the story with all the material that we collected. But I do have a sense of a calling. I do have a sense of like a gentle urgency, I would call it, to get this out and to just do one step at a time and to trust and to let my ideas go about this. And I'm actually really grateful to have this, that I got this project, and I know it's tied into my own awakening 100%. That's how I see myself at the moment. I know I need help. I don't know from which corner it comes, but I accept it as it comes. Sometimes it looks like help is coming from that direction, and then it isn't, and I'm seemingly on my own again. But that's not true. Then something else happens, and I don't, like, it's just my own ideas that tell me that I don't have help, or that I need to do more, or it needs to look different, or whatever. And it's none of that. It's always sufficient help, and I don't need to be further in this project that I am at this present state. Actually, there's always a chance to let go of more ideas and more limitations that I find in my own mind. And we talked about honesty a lot, and this film, the making of the film, is, for me, I see this really for me as an opportunity to become more honest with myself. What are my beliefs? What are my thoughts? How do I see my brother? What do I want to get out of this? And things like this. It's just an opportunity for me to look deeper and to be more honest about with myself, and to expose that, to share that, to hand it over to the Holy Spirit and to Jesus, and to actually accept that His guidance is perfect and that I'm never left alone with anything.
Can I please ask you a question?
Yes, please.
What prompted you to make the film in the first place?
I think what prompted me was like a vague inspiration. A friend of mine called. He's in the film business, and he said he would be. It was back then I was living in Berlin, and he said he would come around to Berlin, and if I wanted to, we could film something like a Course in Miracles session or whatever. And I thought, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's film something. And when I thought about it, I realized I don't know what to film actually. What would I film? Like, what would that look like? How do you film A Course in Miracles? Because it's an internal change of perception, and it's not necessarily something that you can actually capture. It's internal. And so that intrigued me, that idea intrigued me, and I thought of a few things. Eventually that didn't happen. He didn't come and we didn't film anything, but the idea was there to film. And the idea kept like I'm not I am not, as Andreas, I'm not interested in making a film. Like I have no passion for films. I like to watch action movies and science fiction movies and a good transformative movie and anything that has to do with spaceships and stuff. I love to watch it. But myself, making a movie, or filming a documentary, that's not on my list. But it kept coming back, the idea kept coming back. And I remember calling my friend Ute, and I said, I think I'm supposed to make a film, but I have no clue. It's probably about the Course in Miracles, and it just makes sense that it's about the Course in Miracles and about the awakening through A Course in Miracles. But I have no inspiration in terms of script. And that idea came back. All of a sudden there was money to get a camera, there was money to pay my debts that I had at that time. And I just started filming random things and started to interview one or two guys and playing with the idea, how do you film awakening? How do you film the awakening? And from there it just kind of developed, and I know a few documentaries or films about the Course in Miracles, and I always thought it's not salty enough. I mean, it's great to have interviews and things like that and explanations about what the teaching is, but it's nothing that I like. It's nothing that grips me, and I think like, wow, how great! What a great reminder! What a great experience I get from this movie. I mean, of course there are gems in there, but I thought just interviews are too boring. Like, no one really watches this except Course in Miracles guys who are really into it. And then I thought, well, it's weird. The awakening only lasts a moment, but a movie plays with time. And there's a story behind it. What is the story of one instant? What is the story of one instant?
What is the holy instant?
What is the holy instant?
And what is it, Andrea?
It's now. So this is it. This is what the whole movie is about.
What's your motive?
My motive is complete communication. And you could call it, I could also call it complete awakening or whatever. I don't know what that really means, but my desire, if I come back to my desire, is that the state or my experience of communication is complete. There's nothing that's in the way, there's nothing that's blocking it anymore, and in a way I could even say complete forgiveness of myself, of my own ideas about whatever, like this world, about me, about others, about God and Jesus. But eventually I will have to say, I just want to experience the complete communication without hindrance, without having to do more work in that sense. I mean, it's great. I'm glad. I'm thankful for the tools.
What is hindering you?
I suppose my own ideas are in a way. Really.
Give an example of that.
Yeah, I have an example. For example, this film. Like let's come back to that film. I think this will take time until it's complete. It will take effort to work through. Effort and vigilance to work through my hesitancies, my doubts, my fears, my apathy, my being overwhelmed, and I think it will require time and work and all these things that come up, all these blocks.
Can you think that it might not require time?
Yes, absolutely.
And what does that look like?
It will look like this.
And what does this look like? Maybe joy?
It looks like joy. Yeah. So yeah, this is what this is about.